Hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whenever you're watching, wherever you're watching. Welcome. It's been a while since I did an English video, so might as well do it again. I said, it was time. I was having a chat today with my friend. I hadn't known this before, but he said that he was watching me all the time, especially when he was going somewhere with the bus or tram, whatever, and he said it was fun. So I said, yeah, I might as well do another video today, especially in English, but I don't know if it's going to be fun or not. Still, I just want to talk about things that I believe is important. I believe that is being mistaken by a lot of people, especially young people here, not just here, but basically all around the world. We've always been complaining about Generation Z and how lazy they are sometimes, but at the same time, how quick they can access details, information, whatever. Now, we're trying to combine both these two things and at the same time trying to develop our young people here, especially in my school, where I personally try to give them as much details as I can from my experiences, and how much that could help them, I really don't know, but still it's up to them. Anyway, the main and the most important thing, is there is a confusion between the qualifications that they have, the certificates, the exams that they've gone into, this and that, and experience. Now, I've seen a lot of teachers, I've seen a lot of people at the same time while working for different companies in the private sector. They send their CVs, you see a whole bunch of, certificates that was written down they've received in certain times in their education life or working life, this and that. Perfectly fine. Now, when I asked the question, how did these certificates make you better? Or how did these certificates contribute to your work life or education life? They are certificates, they are authentic, they are legit, but how is that going to help them? Yes, that gives them knowledge about certain things, but knowing certain things and doing certain things is a totally different thing, isn't it? Now, this is where we get the confusion. Especially young guys, young girls, boys, doesn't matter. They get this idea that the more certificates they have, the more qualifications they have, makes them better. It only gives them a certain idea about a certain subject. As if they haven't used this certain subject in what they are doing in their professional life or in their educational life, it doesn't really matter. Or even in their personal life, how is that going to help them? It all just adds up to a certified, inexperienced person with a whole bunch of theoretical details, but doesn't even know how to use a screwdriver. So, this is the dilemma that we're having today. I have had two interviews today, actually, for other branches as well. For those who don't know who I really am, I'm the educational director of Turkey for one of the biggest language schools. And I try to interview especially teachers and, more importantly, coordinators for those branches. And, I've been having various interviews, and, I speak to a lot of people. They say, well, I've done this, I've done that, I've done this, I've done that. Perfectly fine. I'm really happy for you. Fantastic. I don't have any certificates at all. Well, I do have some, but I don't need to brag about them, because at the end of the day, they're just certificates and it's just a piece of paper. It's more important that you use those details in your personal life, in your professional life at the same time. Now, what have you done according to a certain certificate? Well, I received it. Why did you receive it? Well, I thought it's going to be handy for me. When? Well, later. When is later? Why have you wasted your time for something that you really don't know whether or not it's going to be helping you. It's just to create more space in your CV. You know, I've always given this example. I'm extremely proud to give this example. My daughter, her biggest problem or her biggest curse was that she had a father like me who asked her to do a little bit more than what she was doing. You know, I'm not a Gestapo type of guy. It's just that I want to know the limits of my children. And I've always asked her, whenever she received, let's say 95 in an exam, 95 out of 100, I would ask, why couldn't it be 96? You know, what has happened? Do you know? It wasn't about me not being impressed by the 95. Contrary, I was extremely impressed, but I want to know the limits of my child. So while she was at university, I told her to, you know, work, earn money. It's not that we were not going to give her money, pocket money. It was about her getting experience while working, because a lot of young children, when they are having their education, it could be high school, it could be university, you know, all their focus is on the subjects. And when you ask them, what are your duties, you know, what are you responsible of? And they just say, going to school, you know, attending classes, getting high points, and cleaning my bedroom. What else? Nothing. Now, coming back to my daughter, when she completed her university education, she had CV 4 pages. Now, normally, you know, 4 pages is too much. No, yeah, I know that. And a lot of CVs today, 1 page is just for, you know, the list of the certificates that they have received. She received a few, yes. It's not that important, you know, the certificates that she received. It's about what she did. And she had worked for various companies, well-known companies. She prepared programs. She prepared different things, projects, and everything, which was well documented. And at the same time, it was for well-known national and international companies as well. She asked me how she could get in contact with what was the company's name in Denmark? Lego. Yeah. Because she did a project for Lego Turkey, and it was, you know, quite successful. So someone said, you should get in contact with Lego Denmark, and she asked me how she could do it. So I helped her, and she did get in contact with them, and she wanted to go there and have an internship. Last minute, it didn't happen, but she learned how to do certain things. She learned how to get in contact with international companies. She learned how to get in contact with certain people in certain departments and which routes that she needs to be using. And, you know, the 4 pages also included 7 countries. Quite impressive. I love her. I do wish everyone could also have the same opportunity that she did. You know, she had her green passport and she was allowed to go to various other places. Her mother actually didn't want her to do, but I was the one forcing her and also convincing her mother that she's going to be okay, and she turned out to be perfectly fine. Now, coming back to the main point again. Guys, paperwork, fantastic. But at the end of the day, show me the money, or show me the product. Show me the end result. What are these certificates doing to your life? How much have they affected you? How much have they contributed to your professional life or to your personal life? For example, time management. People generally think time management is just for working, you know. When you do your professional life, you need to manage your time and this and that. No, it's generally used in your personal life as well, because you need to create time for your loved ones. You need to create time for yourself. You need to create time for your work. You need to create time for me, at least, for my cat, for example, you know. How much are you using this in your personal life? So, you know, there has been a debate today, and we were talking, and generally I was the one who was right again. I try to tell people that, use the experience, use the force. If they want to, of course. If they don't want to, what can I say, what can I do sometimes? This is the football, Besides that, life is continuing. I'm getting old. Together with getting old, problems started occurring again with my kidneys and stuff, my heart. But everyday stuff, we got to get used to it. When you're getting old, it means that you're going downwards. So it means that we're going to stumble to certain things, and we got to get used to that as well. This is also an experience. It's a good experience. Living this age, thinking, and at the same time considering things in a wider perspective, saying, fuck you to many things, and generally it is a fuck you, not thinking about certain things that would have probably caused us problems 10 years ago, 20 years ago, just thinking about them. Now they're just like, it's a part of life, c'est la vie, we say in French. And we just continue with our lives, we try to make the best of what we have, in England they say, making it do. And that's what we're doing, trying to make it do for every day, trying to develop a few more things, trying to create a little bit more to, at least for my children, and of course for myself as well. I'm having fun, I'm having a ball in Izmir, it's the best place to live in Turkey. Sorry about the people who live in Istanbul, they know who they are. Izmir is a place to live. Yeah, I would have wanted to live in Australia, in Melbourne again, but well, I had the chance, I blew it 2 times, so I can't do much about that. Still, life continues, life goes on. Try to make the most of what you have. Try to make the most of the time that you have. Fuck everything. You are the most important person to yourself. Screw everything. Do what you really want to do, as long as you don't disturb or you don't hurt anybody. The life is yours. The more things that you could do, the more extreme things, it doesn't have to be bungee jumping, this and that, but, just going out of your comfort zone for a little while, exploring new things, it's going to help you guys. It's going to help you. It's going to help you to see the world and see your life in a different perspective. Anyway, this old guy talks a lot, but it's it for today. I'll see you later on. Take care. Wish you all well. Bye.